Hello and welcome, my name is Michael and I like games. Thanks for joining me on this episode. I think I should start it with a bit of an explanation. I built all of this section last night, however I didn't record, embarrassingly enough, so I'm going to do a quick fly past to show you what I've done. In the bottom of the screen there I've sort of put in a little intersection to connect our new area into the main highway, and sort of finish that off with the quay walls going down the side here. I've gone for a 2-lane highway because I don't think it's going to be particularly busy. Hopefully I'm going to be relying on sort of train networks and monorails and bits like that and underground systems. That comes down to our sort of main roundabout, which is going to link in this area, which yeah, I think that's alright. Finish that off with quay walls as well. I haven't done that bit of the highway. We've also built our university down here. This is the university campus area. As you can see, it's suffering from a mild fire at the moment, so the helicopters should be arriving soon to sort that out, or they can just chuck some water on it from the sea. We've gone for a main road down the end here. That comes down to our sort of beachfront tennis course and leisure area, but in the main sort of bit of the road, line that with high density residential, and out the back of it between that and the highway, some commercial. We've also got our education bits there on the left, and that leads us down to what's going to be the sort of main sort of section of the city down here, and that's going to expand off to the right. Right, yeah, so that was a quick fly past of the city, sort of how I've sort of expanded this area so far. Like I said, this sort of bit down here, that's going to be fairly high density stuff going in down there. I don't quite know how I want that to look just yet, so I think I may leave that for a little bit. So today, what I want to do, I just want to build a commercial area in here, possibly. So we're going to have a leisure specialisation going on here, possibly tourism as well. It depends. I mean, I'll probably do both, to be honest. So we can utilise again this sort of beachfront along here and some of this area around here. The idea is to have another sort of road pop off this bit, go down here and service this area, and maybe sort of bend around the coast here. I don't know. I think also what we'll probably need to do is put some link roads across this highway, because it's going to get fairly busy around this junction otherwise. Yeah, so let's crack on. So I built the roundabout here and just sort of lined it with these quay walls. I think that looks all right. I'm going to probably use something different, but well, I've just downloaded a load of new assets to actually be able to make some sort of nice keyed off areas. Just noticed as well we haven't set this roundabout up properly. Do this one. There we go. Have we done the other side? That's all done, apart from this junction here. There we go. Yeah, so I've downloaded some more sort of key wall assets as well, and bits and pieces and various concrete packs, just to be able to make these areas look a bit nicer. Right, so what I'm going to do, I think I've used I've gone for the one with trees down there. So we're going to go for so this road here, and that's literally going to come straight off of here. Have I turned? Ooh. Narrow on. Right, so we're going to anarchy that in, and then we can arrange the key walls afterwards. So how are we going to do this area? I think probably what we're going to do is a similar design to this. So use the parallel road mod to basically build this main road here, and then another sort of road coming off of there. So if we go for this road here, parallel road, so use same as selected, so that's already on. I think it's already set, actually, to how I had it last time. It is. That's good. Right, okay. I'm going to go for freeform as well. And we're going to go up around there, and that's just going to come into there. Yeah, that will do for there. Excellent. I'm just going to sort of chuck in some various sort of shapes along here. Excellent. Right, so also something that I need to do, I need to link in these sort of areas here. So I'm just going to come straight across with this, anarchy that in. Right. Turn anarchy off for a sec. Right, there we are, that's better. Pause that because we've just ruined all the power lines. That's That was straight, and that's just decided to go in at a funny angle. Oh, custom tags, don't want that. So I'll probably try to set some of those up at some point. I haven't yet, but it's going to make finding some of these assets a lot easier. Right, Anarchy. And from there we're going to use, so we're going to force elevated pieces. And there. Okay, so that's not gone well. Do we need straight slope on? Yes, by the looks of it. And then that can just connect straight into there, like that. Lovely. And then all we need to do is just raise the middle of this up a little bit. We could do with right, okay. So we could do with another couple of nodes in here as well. So what we'll do that. I've got a couple of nodes that I can grab hold of. So we'll have this one, we'll have this one, and we'll have this one. And we just want to raise it up a teeny bit. There we go. Lovely, that'll do. And we can delete these bits here. So delete that, delete that. Not entirely sure about that slope. So can we... Yes, we can grab that one. Come up a little bit with that. There we go, that looks alright there. And how are we going to do this one then? You know, that doesn't look too bad there. So we're going to put in another link here. So leave that on, and we want raised pieces again. And that can come in down there, and then we can go for normal and no anarchy for there, and we'll bend that bit in, I think. Turn angle off. And there we go. Oh dear. Tell you what, we'll adjust the height of this and then come back to that. So that node there, that node there, and that node there. Right, excellent. And we'll just raise those up a teeny bit. There we go. That looks alright. So we just need to sort this bit out. Ooh, there we go. Excellent. Right, so we've got a couple of link bits across there to hopefully sort the traffic out. Okay, so I've just set up our zones here. So I've gone for the leisure in this one and the tourism here. The tourism here just because it's near to the main road and out to the city. This one, leisure, I think that will probably generate a bit less traffic. So yeah, we shall leave it like that. What I'm going to do as well, while we're doing some zoning, I'll just put one in here as well to cover this section here. There we go, and that can be organic and local. Right, so also what I want to do, actually while I've just seen that, we're putting our power lines back in so that we cut those off. Do we need them anymore? No, we don't. We can lose these, can't we? There we go, and we'll just make sure that's connected into here. That should do all the power for that area. We'll come back when they start flashing if they need that. So what we can do along this little beach front here, we'll just do some low density ones. So I want to get this side built up first. How far along does that zone come? To there, right, okay. That's about where we are. We'll take that one out. And then the middle area is going to be our high density stuff here. There we go. Might as well run that right up to there. Oh. Go for that one there, and we're going to put in a couple of offices along this back section here. There we go. I won't go too mad with the offices because we haven't really got that much need for them at the minute. Right, water. Now let's get the services built in here. One there. One there. One there. Right. So I'm filming this now on, what is it now, Saturday night. Hopefully I'll be able to get this out tomorrow on Sunday. I believe this week in the UK it is Mental Health Awareness Week. Yes, I thought I'd make note of that in this video as well. It's something I struggled in the past with myself, so it's not something that I struggle with anymore particularly. I'm able to cope, reasonably well. But it's just something to mention. If you do have any friends or family you haven't spoken to in a while, just drop them a quick text, send them a message, let them know you're still thinking of them. I think in the current situation with everything that's going on, they'd appreciate it. It's not. I mean, most people aren't particularly comfortable with talking about it, but it's you don't even need to talk about mental health. Just any sort of conversation. Let them know that you're there for them. I think with the world sort of falling apart around everyone's ears at the moment, I think we all need to sort of club together a bit and look after each other, which it's not going to be easy, but it's definitely worth it. Right, okay, so I've zoned up the areas along here. Just putting in the power cables. I don't know whether, I think what I'm going to do, we'll actually put some, rather than do power lines for these, we'll put some parks in. So we'll go for the botanical gardens. We shall put that in, squeeze that in here. Excellent. And we're going to go for a Japanese garden there as well. What I want to try and do is a similar thing to what I've done over here, and actually create like a little beachfront area. So all I've done with this, I've got some of the sort of park assets, plop them in here, and use the pedestrianised road to connect them. So I've gone for basically a straight pathway out to here that drops down and goes into this sort of marina area. I've also put in a tennis court, a couple of little benches here as well, and some sort of eating establishment places. I think that looks quite nice, like a little picnic area, and just a little park in there. So what I want to try to do is recreate something like that over here as well. So I do have a fairly large sort of flattish beach. Why is that power not? Oh no, we haven't connected this power across yet. It hasn't jumped, so I thought I was going to jump across that gap. What we'll do, what have we got in the way of new unique buildings? So we've got a hypermarket. Can we plonk that in here? Is there enough room? It's fairly big, that. Government offices. No. Department store. It looks like the power's jumped across anyway now. So we'll put our department store across. We'll put that around here actually. Plonk that there. There we go. And then also what we need to do, I mean I know we've got this fairly big parking thing here, but I think we need to do another one. I think what I'm going to end up doing is this sort of area that came with the map. I'm going to try to utilise this as part of a park, so I'm going to have like a little entrance here, just a basic sort of pathway round, connect it up to there, just to make use of this a bit. So what we'll do is we shall put in some parking for that. Parking road. Go for this one, and we can have that directly opposite. Turn all the lost my mouse in. Turn all those back on. Have that come out straight. We'll have it just there actually. There we go, nice little parking road, and we'll go for the 58 metre, and we'll run that down to there. And now we just need the spaces for that. So where are they hiding? Where are the spaces for that? Here we go. Ooh. So when you're using these, you need to sort of build the parking lots and then put the actual decals over the top of it. To do that, you need anarchy on. Ooh, go straight, go straight. we go. Put that in there like that, and this one in here. There we go. And then we'll put in some disabled spaces as well. Put one there and one there. Okay, so car park's now in. I've gone for the car park road down here. It's got room to sort of expand down here if needed. I think we'll leave it as this and we'll see how that gets on. One other thing that I want to do is just what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a quick sort of time lapse of a bit of detailing in this area, and then come back to you. Right, okay, just in a little bit of detailing in this area now, and we've had our park upgrade. So what I'm going to do, just going to finish off placing a few sort of rocks and bits and pieces in this area, and then we shall go and have a look at that. So I've just built a little sort of park in this section. It's just really to connect these areas. So there's a gate there, and gate there. So that people can, as you can see, it's fairly well used. There's quite a lot of people coming through it. But yeah, just sort of chuck that in. So if we come to city, what is it? This one? I think we went for the city park here. So we now have a park chessboard. I'll put one of these in there. And instead, I suggest we exclude subjects climbing frame. We'll put that in. Domestic science, art, and put that in down there. Okay. There we go. What's that done for the park area? Right, so our entertainment level is above what it needs to be, so we just need more visitors, and then that will get us up to a level 5 park here. Cram in a bit more space down here. Pause the game while I delete these power lines again. And then I think what I'll end up doing, I'm just going to build a little bit here. So I'll have this road. That can come up to... we'll have that come up to there actually. And then we'll just create a little bit of a square here, I think. There, like that. Should we do that? We'll connect these actually. Yeah, and then we can have this one actually can come. We'll sort of try to bend that round down to there. And then we might even be able to squeeze another park gate onto this. Where do we want parks? Can we get a park gate in? We want a side gate. This one? Yep. Will that go at the end? No, it won't. Right, so we'll plonk that in there, and we'll just connect this up like that. And at least they've got another entrance into here, and then we'll put go for another cafe up this end, and also a nice little toilet. Wonderful stuff. Right, okay, so we'll make sure they're watered. Down here, one up there, connect it into there as well. Down to there. Pipes wise, I don't get too fussy with the layout of them. I personally don't see the need. So there'd be some people who look at that and go, no thanks. But yeah, I don't generally get too mad with the pipe work underneath the road. It does a job, and as long as everyone's as long as everyone's got the water that they need, I don't generally look at it again. Yeah, right, so what we'll do, we'll just zone in these couple of bits down here with some high density stuff. Right, okay, so that's built in there. What we haven't done is reconnected our power. So we'll have that come into there, and hopefully these buildings build up fairly quickly, and that doesn't cause too much of a issue. They are quite close to this junction here and the highway, but I think with the oh, right, okay, academic year report. So we can now look into our university. We'll do that in a moment. So yeah, the noise from these highways, because they're sunken into the ground, they don't. That doesn't look great. Come back up here. So because they're sunken into the ground, they don't create anywhere near as much noise when they come out. That's one of the reasons that I lower them down. It just, yeah, not only is it sort of functional for noise, also it makes building over top of them a lot easier. What I'm going to have to do, that should jump any second now. We just need one more building in here. Come on. Please. People are going to get really annoyed with me in a minute. Come on. Please, just one more building. I can't cope with it. I'm going to have to connect it. Right, okay. Yep, there we go. They're all sorted. Right, so university. What have we managed to unlock over here now? So this is the trade school version. So we now have 1 star on this. Right, so we just need some more students in here. Education, trade, university. Which one with this one? Right, so trade study hall. I think that's, yeah, we've already got one of those. Trade groundskeeping, we've got one of those. We've got the book club as well. I think it's just going to have to be another dormitory, isn't it? Although it does campus area info. So we have 400. Right. Oh wow, no, actually we've got the we've got more than enough capacity. It's just students coming into this. So how are we? Okay, so students coming into the area, there's no issue with them getting here. So the so on these tabs here, the traffic version, this shows you how easy it is to get to. If you come to the public transport one, this will show you the incoming and outgoing demand as well. This is a add-on for, I believe it's an add-on for Traffic Manager. So it will show you the incoming and outgoing demand for everywhere. So at the minute, yeah, so the transport version, this will just show you how many people are coming to it. So the fact that this building's red shows that there's a lot of people trying to get to this. But the transport version shows you that traffic isn't an issue. So it just needs a bit more capacity for people coming into it. Right, so what we'll do, we'll start building the rest of our metro system. So we'll have, I think what we'll do, if we have another station down this end, we'll plonk that in there, that'll do. Or will we? Actually no, we won't, because people are going to moan about that for noise, aren't they? Tell you what, we'll leave that out for the time being, and if we need to, we'll do something else with the mass transit there. Right, so we connect this into here. And then that can come around here. And that can go under this line as well. And that will be fine coming out to there. So with the Sunset Harbour release, if you do show you over here, so if you do this with your lines, I think it curves them automatically now to make them connect. Previously, if you had your metro already set up and you had some sort of fairly sharp bends in it, it just wouldn't connect. But yeah, that's one of the updates to Sunset Harbour. Right, we'll put that in there, and we'll also need to adjust metro here. We've also got these. Okay, so we've got these elevated ones.
Dinosaurus.
Interesting.
The only restaurant with the servers are dinosaurs. Our animatronics are so real. You
Right.
think a T-Rex is serving you T-bone, a pterodactyl is serving you teriyaki, that a brontosaurus is serving you chili dogs. Every dish is an archaeological.
Okay, so we've got that connected up now. So all we need to do is grab this one, and we're going to move it around to here, and put in these stations again. So one on that side, and one on that side. Excellent. Eventually, what's going to happen, that will turn, so this is going to turn into a big loop. So we'll have a clockwise and anti-clockwise one. At the minute, it's not too much of an issue. Right, so I'm just keeping an eye on our road network as well. So obviously we've got a fair amount of people moving in at the moment, but I mean this junction here seems to be coping well with everything. Obviously all the people moving into this area here will be coming down this road, so I just want to keep an eye on that, make sure that's fine. The only time that's going to be sort of highly used is when we zone sort of fairly big areas, which I try to avoid because you get death waves. I think that's what's caused the previous death waves, is the fact that I've zoned all of this all at once, and you have a lot of people move in and they all die around the same time, and it creates havoc. So what we'll do, we'll have a quick look for things like healthcare. So we've got, so death care we've got coverage, healthcare we've got coverage here. Okay, we've got. Okay, right. What's this one? So that's the right. That's the one that we built down there actually. So we'll look at that again in a sec. So healthcare we're all right, sort of city-wide for that. Same with death care. Childcare, we've got a couple of brown buildings there, but that's okay. And these ones here are alright. Elder care, yep, we're okay for that. Fire coverage, let's have a quick look at that. Right, so okay, so we've got fire coverage issues here. All I'm going to do to get around that is put in a fire watchtower. Boom, look at that. Instant success. Yeah, so with the fire coverage, there's no need to put loads of fire stations everywhere. Just put a watchtower down. It will cover all of these trees and any buildings that are near it. To show you how that works, take here for example. So when you put it near to a road, it will make the road green. It will just show you access to it. So there we go. Boom! Look at that. Excellent. I think the rest of the city is covered already. Yes, it is. So that's fine. Police coverage. So we could probably do with another. Okay, so we've got some crime issues going on down here. Put that in here. And then that can cover both sides of the city then. Over here, we're alright for that. Education, we've already checked, but we seem to be losing. So we've got more people needing university education at the moment. And now we've got a load more people moving in elementary, so we'll keep an eye on that in the episodes to come, make sure that's fine. Right, okay. Okay, so our new area we've built down here, we have, so not enough customers. Presumably, that is going to change when we have more people come in. Potentially. So what I need to do is, I need to sort of think up a new mass transit system for these areas. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably a monorail system. So I shall have a think how I'm going to best do that in these areas, and how to link those in. So they will be coming to this. So this station here, this will be the sort of feeder for it. We could have a monorail station in, which then covers all of this section here. And we can probably do that around these parts as well, maybe. We could do a trolley bus network actually, and just have a trolley bus collecting people from this area and putting them down to a metro system here, maybe monorail system here. Okay, so just been letting the city run for a bit and sort of settle down. Our commercial need has gone up again, along with the medium demand for industry and offices. So what I'm going to do, we're going to zone out the rest of this area here. I'm going to put in some high density stuff along here. There we go. And we're just going to put a few more office buildings along there for the time being. And that should keep those guys happy. We've still got so what's this demand? A medium demand for residential. We sort of packed everything in here, more or less up to the road. There's not really much else we can do there for these guys. Yeah, they're sort of fairly well packed in. We could, I mean really, I think we just need to concentrate on upgrading them, so it's just education on all of these, isn't it? Because these are high density, these are going to be pulling in people for quite some time. We're so close now to our next milestone, and I believe after that... Oh no, we don't get another square because we've just got... Oh no, we do. So we'd get another square, so we could... So the next one we buy could be this one, and then we could extend this down here. Yeah, that'd be good. But yeah, that's going to be pulling in a lot of people for the rest of this episode. I think what we'll do when it gets up to 14,000, probably call it a day for this episode. And next time we can concentrate on this area here. I think that'll probably be quite good. So we've got Big City now, so we can unlock another square and. Yes, we can do the crematorium. We have various water treatment bits and pieces, and we have new health options. Yeah, okay, that's good. Right, thanks for joining me again, guys. If you do have any comments for how you want me to develop this city, please let me know. Also, if you do like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll try to be putting one of these out a week, if possible. But yeah, I'm back at work now full time, so that might not always be doable. I'm going to aim for one a week, but we'll see what happens. I hope to see you on the next one, and have a good weekend, and stay safe, everyone. Cheers, thanks, bye-bye.